So a minimum viable product, the mool mantra for the success of a minimum viable product is actually, let's say whatever innovation is driving that particular product. What is the product definition? You do a proof of concept. I mean, the way it works with us is, for example, we are high amount of solution selling innovators in our own space, for example. So we do not, sort of, when we evangelize a particular product, we look at the demand, we look at the need, and then we construct it using some of the basic building blocks that we have. So how do we get it immediately to the market, for example, and what is the viability that anybody can see quickly? So I think we do a proof of concept quickly with the customer and then quickly launch it. I think on a certain parameters, that is the acceptability, the bare acceptability that we would want in a product to be launched. And I think in all cases, whether you are a B2C company or a B2B company, in a B2C setup, you would do a beta and launch it among your friends, let's say 100 people, 1,000 people, and they go viral about it after giving you the feedback. So that's the proof of the pudding. In case of a B2B, you do a proof of concept in any of contained environment, as you may call it, and you measure the success criteria, and it's fairly easy to measure it. And then you got to go for the whole hog, and that makes the product innovation cycle a more nimble. And I would say if I were to, and if you're talking about in Indian scenarios and entrepreneurs that have come up with companies in Indian scenarios, a good proof of concept should be done in 7 to 8 weeks to a couple of months time frame tops, and then should be given out as a minimum viability for anybody to check and see if this is worthwhile for them to go forward with.